whenever we got some error or something like that, we can show our custom alert, right, instead of native alerts. So to do that, what I will do, I will create inside this components folder, I will create another file with the name of alert view.js. Okay, now let's start implementing the code for our custom alert view. Okay, we will use modal to open the alerts, right? So let's import it. Port lotte view from uh, React. React Native. Okay. Then create a functional component for alert view. Here type constant alert view equals title. We will pass the title for alert. Let's say if it's some error or some success message, so we will pass that. Then we will show some message. Then we will have the button color. Let's say we want to show OK button to be like green color, white color, or something like that. So you will pass it as a prop. Then we will have the JSON file. For this, we will use lot animation. Like if it's error, so we will show the error animation here, or if it's success, we will show some tick with animation. So I will share with you in a minute. We need to add these JSON files here as well, so we will do that as well. Okay, and then at the end, export default alert view. Okay, then we will use state hook to show the alert. Okay, which is by default will be true whenever we call this alert view. So it will be true. Then we will design it. So first simply add the view. Then inside this view we will have modal, and then we have some properties for the modal. So let's add this. Equals it would be the slide, so I want it to be open from bottom to top, bottom to center, I would say. So transparent equals true. Then we have visible equals alert visible. So we have to play with this use state hook. So alert visible, right? Okay. Then we will have another view. Then we need to show some text which would be okay. Uh, we got view here, then model, then view. Okay, I think I would add first styles here, right? So that it won't be. Let's add styles. First, I want the view to be in center, alert to be in center, so I will use centered view. Justify content center, then align to be in center, then align content in center as well, then flex 1, then model view, %. I want the modal views width to be in 80%, so that's why I'm using width to be 80. Then give a margin, let's give the margin to be 10. Then the view of this alert would be white, so do we have this? No. So let's add our color from okay, then color dot white, then border radius, ten. Then I want to give some padding, so padding would be, let's say, 15. Then align items, it would be center, shadow color, let's give it some black color, then shadow offset, then we have this shadow opacity, to 5, then shadow radius, 3, 5. You can play with these numbers. Okay, then elevation. Why I am adding elevation? So for Android we need to add elevation, so otherwise it won't work on Android. That's why I am adding it. Okay. Then we have this. Hmm, wait. Uh. Okay. Textile. Would be in text alignment would be in center. Font size with 20 points. Then margin top, give it 20 as well. Okay, so we have added the textile. Then we have OK button. Whenever we get the alert, we want user to press OK, so it will dismiss, right? So we need to style that as well. So OK, style, color, dot white. Let's text align. Center, then font size, okay. Then we have this model text, which would be simple text align. Font weight to be in bold. Font size 34. Shadow color, let's give it black, so color dot black. Shadow offset, of 0.3, then shadow radius of 3.84. Then elevation, like I told earlier that the elevation is required for Android. So yes, so we are done with the styling. Now let's implement the view part for this alert view. So for here, add style. I want this complete view to be in center, so that's why I will use styles dot centered view. Okay. So let's style equals styles centered view. Okay. Then we have another view, style equals styles dot model view. Okay, then inside this model view you will show some text which would be the title text. Model text, right? So okay, then let's add this to let's say this screen, which is the group screen, right? So go to the group screen here, right? And then above this flat list, just show alert view. So import alert view from components, alert view. Here, if I save this, okay, you can see we got the alert, right? So okay, let's give some title, error, let's say. If I save this, you got this, right? So we got this error here. Okay, then just okay, now let's start implementing the other thing as well. So we have shown this error text, right? Then I want a line, right? So I'm creating this is style equals okay, what we need, I will give width to be 100%. Okay, then we have height 0.5, then background color, it would be color dot gray. Okay, then margin vertical to be 15. As you can see, we got the line, right? So we got this line. Then after this line we will show a lot of view animation. So for this I need to add the JSON files, right? So I have this in my desktop, which is these two files. So I will just drag and drop here. So we got this success and error. We got the error, we got the success, right? So let's add this view. Inside this view I will add the Lotte view. Okay, so the style equals I want the width to be 100%, which is full view of the alert. Now I want this 50%, sorry, so it will be half of the screen. Okay, then we got the height, which would be 100. Okay, then let's add the Lotte view, which would be source equals require. I'm just hard coding it for now, but we will use it, the better approach. Asset slash error1.json, right? So let's save this. Okay, why I do have error1 here. It's assets folder, right? Then we have this error1. So let's fix this issue. Okay, this path is not correct, so I need to fix this. Okay, so you can see we got this nice animation from Lotte, right, about the errors. So okay, so we have added this Lotte view. Now we need to add a text view for message, right? So let's add that as well. So text style was styles dot uh, sorry, text style no, sorry, this would be message. Then we need to show button about OK, right? So you can add more buttons here later on according to your needs. So currently I just want to show OK button, so that's why I'm showing it. Style equals styles dot open button, then button color. Okay, what I'm doing here, I'm adding the style, open button style from this class. Then if we have any style from this coming from the prop, it will add to it, right? It will overwrite, it will write first these styles, then add background color. Okay, so we have added styles, then we have to I don't know, my Visual Studio Code is working slow. That's why I'm taking some time to write this code. So on press was set alert, alert visible, then we need text to be okay, so let's add text as well. Okay, as you can see here, we got this OK button, but below this line. So the issue was I haven't added this open style here. So let's add style for open. Button. Background color. Let's give it smoke. Okay, then we will show border radius. %, and then margin top to be 40. If I save this file, try to rerun, let's see what happens. Okay, okay, where is okay? Then let's add the message here, because let's give it something went wrong. Okay, then why this is not showing up? What I am doing wrong? was working fine, I guess. What I am doing wrong, I don't know. Let's undo all these things. Check what I did wrong. We were having this alert error message, so why it's not showing up again? I'm getting the skeleton loader, then why I'm not getting this error one here? I have no idea. Error one .json. What if I add success here? Nope. I'm getting everything, then why not this? Let's build this again. We will look into it. What I did nothing. I just I previously undo my code. So on offline mode, I just write all the missing codes that we undo it. So yeah, that's it. As you can see here, we got this running again. I don't know why, what happened previously. So you can find this error or success on the Lotte website. From there you can download it Okay, or you can use your images, whatever suits you. It's not something hard and fast rule. So we got to add this button style. I just forget. So let's add this open button background color. uh, Color dot, let's give it UI Studios. Okay, then this border radius 5, then we have padding of 5, give it 10, then we have elevation of 2, then we have this width 100%, then we have margin top 40. Okay, now let's save this and see what happens. Okay, we are getting the button. I don't know why it's not showing me up. What if I add here UI Studio green? So we got this nice looking OK button, right? Okay, now go to this. Okay, wait. I would suggest just recheck your code from this code. There might be something missing. You might have missed something. One more thing. Previously I added touchable opacity, but now I am using touchable highlight. So just replace it with touchable highlight. Okay. Then there was nothing I would say. Okay, let me show the full screen mode so that you get more. That's the complete view from here till yet. I would suggest just copy all these from top to bottom. Okay, so we got this, and now what I will do, do we need to show this color, green color or not? Okay, it's button color. Then replace it with white color here. Let's give it white. Okay, so we got this nice looking animation, and when we click on OK, it will dismiss. Okay, then you can play around with it as when do you want to show this message, right? So how we will use this, let's go to the sign in screen. Okay, then let's import. What is this? Alert view from components slash alert view. Okay, then create this loading. No, what was it? Alert visible. Set alert visible. Okay, then false. Okay, here we will show set alert visible to true. False by default. By default it will be false. Okay, and then let's add it here. Below this line, just alert view. Let's give it title of error. So we got this error, right? So then we have this button color. I guess what was the color? It was button color, right? So let's add this color dot UA Studios. Okay, then what do we need to show? Okay, so what if I use this, and if is alert visible, alert is visible, then we want to show this, otherwise don't render it, right? So I'll use return, won't allow me. Okay, so let's create function here. If is loading, oh I mean if uh, show alert, what was it? Alert visible. This would be show alert. Okay, then how we would show this inside this? Okay, set show alert. Okay, so I didn't get the alert. It's to false. Then so we got the error, right? So okay, so what we need to do, we will create another state here. Error message set error message equals use state. Let's initialize it with empty string. So when we will get the error, set error message error dot message. Okay, and then where is our show alert function? Here we will pass message error message. Let's save this, and if I rerun, okay, you will see we have created this our custom alert box. yeah, that's it. So we have shown the alert box here, custom alert box.